Hello, this is Godo. Welcome back to the Islands of Insight Hub Puzzle Series, Season 3. Okay, I'll stop talking like that. Today, we are going to be... This is still like... This is actually a few hours after the previous recording, but I'm back, and we are going to be finishing up all of the puzzles that are left in Verdent Glenn, which is kind of a lot, actually. There's 14 Match 3 puzzles, pull it up so you can see. And there are 23 logic grids, so quite a excuse me, quite a lot of the match threes, especially 23 logic grids. I don't think that's going to take too long. But besides that, there is whoops, go back to the map. In the Shady Wildwood, there is a memory grid currently available, and then also Sightseers reset in 30 minutes, so potentially we could pick up those if they reset. In the Serene Deluge, there is... Let me go to the Serene Deluge tab. There's 10 logic grids, 2 music grids, and then 5 shifting mosaics. So, fair amount of stuff around the map. We're gonna just start here in Verdent Glenn, and hey, we have a match 3 right out of the gate over here. Let's do it. How should we handle this? Okay, so we have to get a match 5 set up with these blue pieces. So that means we're gonna want to do something like this to move that over. Aha, there's a corner match 3. That's not what I was going for, but it ended up working, so huzzah. Alright, so match 3 and logic grids. We're gonna wait to go to the Shady Wildwood until after it's been 30 minutes, so that potentially that, what's it called, becomes available. The Sightseers become available, so we can look for those at the same time. Now, what do we want to do here? Not that, probably. How about this move? Nope, not that either. Any other moves we can do here that I'm not seeing? No, so I think our starting move was incorrect. How about doing this move first? Still not exactly what I want to do. What if we do that? No, we break this with a match... Wait, what happened there? Oh, we break it with a match 4, okay. So, how do we not break it with a match 4? Because that seems like a good move, but what other starting moves do we have? We can also do this first. Just gets us stuck, though, so maybe that's not a good move either. This is looking potentially good. There we go. I feel like I have lately matured with my match 3 solving skills, in that I more readily identify moving blocks upwards to match, where before I wasn't really catching that very often. There's a logic grid up there. I just want to check this wall really quick. Nope, this is done. Okay. It'd be nice if the done puzzles, like, didn't have the blocks on them. They'd be easier to tell they're done. Okay, connect all dark cells. Alright, I think we're just gonna stick 5. 5's gonna be touching this for sure. Can we just stick it up here? If we stick it up here, what is the consequences? The consequences is that we finish the puzzle. Nice. Wow, I didn't realize this path here is so steep. Like, I'm looking straight at it right now, right? And it's just like all you can see is the ground, even though we're looking straight ahead. I would like be slipping down this hill in real life like nobody's business. But I guess we're the awakened or the ascended or whatever the heck we are. We don't care about no gravity. Okay, we need to move this blue tile over. Let's look more on how we can move the blue tile across the map. Or maybe we can move both of these over. We moved one over. Let's see, what if we do this first? This doesn't look good. It doesn't look good no matter how you move those pieces. Okay. So I feel like we need to move these pieces over. But I'm not sure how to... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we're good. Never mind. Totally fine. Not a problem. No problem to be found here. Level 57 in match 3s. Do I want to keep the Sentinel Stone quest? I think last time I looked at the quest panel, there wasn't anything good to get anyway, so, like, might as well keep it. Connect all dark cells. Can these connect? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, they can't connect. So we're going to need to go through here with dark cells. This one's probably going to want to take as much space on this side of the map as it can. This is going to have to wrap all the way out of there. Alright, 4 and 7, huh? I'm thinking this. This was incorrect. So let's think of a better solution. Is there a tile we're wasting here somewhere? What's our error? Over here, huh? So we were correct up to here. Oh, yeah, okay. We can do this instead. Okay. Okay, no 4 in a row of dark, no 3 in a row of light. Okay, that's not going to be confusing to end mixing it up all the time or anything. And connect all dark cells. No, that doesn't need to be dark. This needs to be dark now. This needs to come through here, go around there, go here, and go here. And then tuck in there, okay. Alright, any more puzzles up here, up this side of the path? Not that I'm seeing. Any match 3s over here? Nope, not really anything over in the general area of the pearl. Doesn't seem to be anyways. Is that a match 3 we haven't done? It's kind of hard to tell from a distance. It looks like we haven't done it. Okay, cool. So... we're gonna need to move this here. Okay, this is looking good so far, but we needed to do something with this first up there. Yeah, let's just go ahead and do that move first. Alright, now with this, we need to do... no. We need to deal with these blue pieces somehow. Can we deal with them sooner? It doesn't really look like we can deal with them sooner. Alright, let's go back to how we had it. What if we do this first? Then drop this. There we go. Alright. Oh hey, I solved that puzzle there and I missed this puzzle right next to it. That's very silly of me. How dare I do such a thing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need a match 4 and a match 3 here. There we go. Let's go down in the basement here. Maybe there's something for us. There is, in fact, nothing for us down here. Unless there's a radar. Radar. Oh, hey, called it. Called it. Anything else in this immediate area before I pick that up? Just looking around. I think that match 3 down there we can do. Oh no, I lied. Okay, I thought it was the blue background still. That's my bad. There's a matchbox here though, not a matchbox, a puzzle grid. Alright, we are dealing with dark dominoes. So for dark dominoes and 4 pieces, we gotta do it like that. For 6 pieces, we have to do... Well, we have to do this no matter what. So it's gonna go like that, that's gonna go like that, and this is gonna go like that. Alright. Puzzle looks very familiar. Did I, like, abandon this puzzle at some point? Oh. Never mind, we got it. I just backtracked to that one move. Okay. Anything else over here? Just trying to visually inspect before we take the puzzle radar, since we know there's a lot of puzzles left still. We only had match 3 and logic grids, right? So... Still 19 logic grids. Yeah, and 8 match 3s. We're gonna definitely cap out that, that radar. Like, we're gonna hit five things bookmarked with it quite quickly. Though if I keep searching and I find another radar, then we're only gonna have 4 waymarks, so... What should I really be doing right now? Probably going and getting it, but... I don't know. That's solved. Doesn't seem to be anything up here. Alright. Let's get this last grid here and then go and grab the radar. Oh, we do not have connect all dark tiles or anything. This needs to go down here, 8, and then 2, and then 9, question mark? Yeah, there we go, 9. Alright, let's get our radar. Get our radar flowing. Alright, show me everything that's immediately around us that I missed. Oh boy. Okay. I mean, to be fair, I didn't really miss those. I didn't go in that direction. So, 1... 2, radar, 4, 5, puzzle grid up on that hill. Let's put a waymark over here. Puzzle grid up on that hill, puzzle grid over here. I'm gonna go kind of comb the area we've been before. So, 2 on this mountain, 1 on that hill. Radar over there too, oh jeez. Match 3 over here. Puzzle box on top of that. Am I gonna remember all these? It's gonna be a rare catch, but I might. I just might. Okay, from here I'm gonna say we can reach the rest with the pearl. Maybe. Where is this? Alright, let's do this one. No 4 in a rows of any type and connect all dark cells. Okay, this has to go in here, otherwise it cannot escape. There's gonna need to be one in here at minimum. There will need to be one in there at minimum. There is one there. Okay, the way I should approach this, I'm not yet sure, so hold off that for 1 second. Okay. There was one down here. This one I'm not sure I'll find. Oh, never mind, I did it. Look at me. Go me. Alright, connect all light and dark. No squares. Whoops. I have messed something up. Let's start that again. I did it, like, way too quickly. I didn't really know where I messed up at. I just, like, know that I did. Alright, lights here. Lights there. And okay, how do we handle this last bit here? Well, these can be light. Okay. Yep. I know somebody's just waiting for me to miss one of these puzzles I said I was gonna go back and do. But I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna miss them. Alright. 1 pipper, no light 4 in a row. And dark regions have area 3. No 4 in a row. Okay. Well, that actually ended up being kind of a neat little pattern. Alright, the match 3 down here. Let's do this move first. And that move seems good. Then we need to do a match 3 and a match 3. Alright. That was easier than it looked like it was going to be, so I am grateful. Okay, this grid is done. Or match 3 is done. There are 2 grids over here. There's one here, and I think there is one on top. I might be mistaken about the top one. Okay. Okay. Was there one up here too, or did I misremember that one? Did I miss-see where it was? I must have missed-seen where that one is, but I did see this one over here. 4 dark regions have area 2. This can't connect. That would make an area of 3. Can't connect there either for the same reason. 6, and those can't connect. And for the 6, we'll just do that. Alright, one more up here. And that's all of our unmarked puzzle. Oh gosh, I've remembered a lot of them. Dark regions have area 2. Okay, so this has to be light, because if it was dark, it would be bad. So this is light and dark. Do we have any other corners like that? This one has to be light now. Whoops. Light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Okay, did we have a match 3 up here? Not today. Alright, I ended up, like, breaking one of my markers because of the, puzzle radar that was up there on that ledge, so hopefully I can find where that was. Uh-oh. Let's do this first. Let's not do that. Match 4. The match 5, I mean. A match 4 is fine, though. Okay, this is looking good. This was looking good until we got right here. Then it's not looking so good anymore. What if we do this instead? No, that's awful. This is actually looking good here. Let's do this match 4. No. Hold on. Okay, now let's do that match 3. Let's... Oh, no, we can't do that anymore. There we go, we got it. Okay. There was something over here I marked and then I broke the marker on. I don't know if I'm going to find that one again, but... Let's see what happens if we start right there. Stuff certainly happens. I mean, that's a fact, I guess. 3... Okay, this is looking okay so far. Let's drop that, then do this. Do this side first. Okay, good. No squares, no L pieces. Why, though? I mean, okay. But you, like, got me having to think in weird shapes now. No L pieces. No L pieces. No L pieces. No L. Oh, no. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. This must be the puzzle I marked earlier, because we found it, and it's not marked. What an observation. We found it, and it's not marked. This is probably a scrunchioning up here, if I were to guess. I mean, I don't need to guess. We have deduced that's what it was, in fact. Okay, if we put this here, we lose, so... Alright, excellent. Let's keep the momentum going. It doesn't really look like there's anything up here. Big Verdent Glenn day today. Alright, did we get all our puzzles? We might have. Okay, let's pick up a puzzle radar and keep going over here. I have the other one over here bookmarked. Question here. If I mark this on the map, where does that put the marker? I guess it's roughly where my mouse was, not where the puzzle is. Okay, good to know. What do I have marked so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's pick a puzzle to start on and then try to remember a couple extras. 1, 2, 3, the triangle. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, the triangle. Connect all light and dark cells. Oh boy, okay. Well, we can start with this, I believe. Nope, we cannot start with that. Okay, we can start with this. Light, light, dark, light, dark. Wait, we have messed up. Light. Okay, I made a checkerboard here on accident without even realizing it. Light there. Where are we going next here? Light here, dark here. Lights have to escape here, and here, and here. And then we can do the border trick down here. Darks have to come out there. Whoops. There we go. Fix that. And done with that one. So let's do our triangle. There's the other tip of the triangle. Connect all dark cells. Done. And then there should be one more over here somewhere. This is the only one I'm kind of uncertain of where exactly it's going to be. There it is. Another one pipper. Alright, connect all light and dark cells again. We can do this for starters, and then all of these for starters. And no squares. Okay, well, that simplifies a few things. Okay, wow, I'm getting, like, just starting to get a little mentally tired from these, because I was, like, could feel my brain slowing down while I was solving that one. Alright, here we go. We're gonna have a momentary moment of Lucian Water soundtrack. Or not, apparently. Alright, thinking how to solve this area up here. Let's start somewhere else, maybe. And then we can do this move safely. Alright, very nice. I wasn't really paying attention to the left side of the puzzle, it just happened to work out. Alright, how many more match 3s? I'm getting tired of these. 4 more, okay. How many more logic grids? 7 more. Jeez. Am I even gonna want to do another zone after this? How can we fix this? Do that move first. Okay. 3 more match 3s, unironically. Connect all dark cells. Let's see, we do a dark here, this has to be light, then it can't really escape over here. So this has to be light, dark. This has to be dark so that these can be dark. New sight series in Shady Wildwood. Let's take a look. Nope, not the ones we need. Okay, well, that means we just need the memory grid when we go over there. Can I get over here without super jump? You know what, I'm not even gonna try. Let's just get up here. Alright, we have another radar over there to go still. Let's go to the Pearl. And from the pearl, we have one down here. But what I'm more interested in doing is 2 markers left. I'm interested in grabbing this launch pad and seeing how we can ride it in here. Okay, well, this is a... That was a pretty good launch. It didn't really take us to a place we needed to go, but it's good to know where it takes us. Let's continue scouting over here. I don't feel like I scouted far enough this direction, so let's make sure we reach 130 meters here. Okay. My marker didn't want to break there. There's another one. We have 1 marker left. And we're just going to do a puzzle radar, I guess. Okay. We're out of radar time, so down we go, and let's do this. No checkerboards. Okay. So this 8's gonna definitely have to connect to that one. This 6 is going to have to go up here. 8 cannot go here. So 3 has to go like this, 4 has to go there, and there's 8. Okay. Let's put a beacon up here on this kind of upper section of the map. This is where we still need to scout. I'll put it here next to this puzzle radar, because why not? Alright, back to the pearl. Connect all light cells and no light squares. Okay, well, if I do this, we can't make an area of dark, so this one's got to be dark. This one's got to be dark. This one's got to be dark. Dark again. I don't know where this logic's coming from. I'm just doing it. Dark here. Light, light, light. Dark there, and dark there. Nice. Very quick solve for a 5-pip. For such a large 5-pip, anyways. My, what large 5-pip puzzles you have here. Let's drop... Oh, this fern was kind of like, what the heck is on my screen? Never mind, it's just on the puzzle. Let's see, do this. Nice, okay. How many more match 3s? 2 more. And 4 more grids. Alright, well, we've got 2 puzzle radars at our disposal currently. Let's use a super jump here and kind of get flung towards this one, hopefully. It took us most of the way. Certainly can't be angry about that trajectory. And let's save this super jump. Okay, so I want to warp to where our beacon is, because that's kind of where we still haven't scouted. Beacon. Here's 3 of our 6 puzzles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, here's all of our remaining puzzles. 4, 5, and I'm just gonna go do this one really quick. Alright, Leaning Tower of match 3 blocks, apparently, over here. Okay, cool. That's done. And then go over here. I'm, like, not confident even once I finish all the match 3s that I'm still gonna be, like, any good at them, but I guess, scale this objective in this case. Alright, dark regions have area 4. And no squares. Okay, well... No... I almost said chicken pox. No, this thing. Checkerboard either. No chicken pox. Alright. This is... I was gonna say, like, easier than it looks. It was easier than it looked. Actually, I don't know. I guess it didn't really look that difficult, so... Alright. Light, dark, connect all dark cells. So we gotta go around here. Gotta go through there, and through here, and through there, and for here we have to go up this way. Two more to go. One. Dark regions have area 3, and light regions have area 4. Alright. Connect all dark cells. Can I do this without, like, drawing all of them, though? Maybe. I gotta draw some of them, though. Okay. And are we done? What else do I have marked over here? Yeah, okay, there, we're done. Cool. I'm just checking all the puzzle types. All done. Good job, us. Alright, let's go, and we want to find our one memory grid in the Shady Wildwood, which in all likelihood is going to take an entire puzzle radar to do. Let's get a boost over this way. Bong. Okay, I'm going over here specifically for one special reason. It's because we can go up to this platform and then forget why I came over here in the first place. I mean, I know why I came up here to use this launch pad, but I kind of didn't go about it a good way. Alright, here we go. Fast Scout. Alright, and we don't know, we knew at least where the memory grid wasn't going to be, but the funny thing is it was so close to the pearl and we somehow missed that. Alright, here's our memory grid. Alright. Yeah, nice. That's it for Shady Wildwood. Everything else should be clear in here now. And for memory grids, there's only 6 left of those. Alright, we are now on to the Serene Deluge, which I believe has a total of 17 puzzles. So it has 5 mosaics and 2 music grids and 10 logic grids, so 17. We can do that, right? We currently know the location of 2 puzzle radars. We have one right here, and then we have one on our waypoint. Let's go ahead and grab this one, and let's just take a quick look around, see if there's any others over here. Nope. Okay, we go. Oop, I didn't grab it. Here we go. Teleport. Oh, and we got a radar right out of the gate. 2, 3, 4. Let's get a better one. 4, 5. And then one over up there, one way up there. 2 way up there. Okay. So 1 up on that ledge, and 2 on top of that mountain. Connect all dark cells. And no squares. Okay. So that means this has to come up at least 1. This can't go down twice. This can only go left or down, so it's got to go up once at least. Now this has to go this way. That was the wrong color. Alright, kind of tricky for how small that was. Alright, no 4 in a rows. Did I mess something up? It would certainly appear I did. Let's start that over. No 4 in a rows. Light, light. Dark. Light. Ah, I messed this up right here. Okay. So, light, light. Light, light. Dark's gotta come out there. Guess that doesn't technically have to connect there. No, it doesn't technically have to. But if this comes up here, then it can't go there. So actually, yeah, it does have to. Never mind. Dark here, light there, dark, dark, light, and let's see, we got 3 and a 2 way mark. Well, dark can't go in there, so what am I missing here? If we go left with this, we have to go... Like, I don't see an immediate problem. What if we go up with this? Oh, okay. So we gotta go right with this, and then... like that-ish, but... I don't know, I feel like that doesn't really help me get much further. Okay, if we go down, then we have to block this in, so that doesn't work, right? Oh wait, no, that... yeah, that doesn't work, never mind. Okay, so this is light. Then that becomes dark. There we go. Okay, that's kind of like the bridge I was trying to find. I was having a tough time spotting that. By the way, you might be wondering what happened to the puzzle totals, and he'll be back at the end of this episode. The reason I didn't run them is because I was planning on chaining multiple episodes kind of in quick succession, so I didn't want to have to keep running the save stats and the numbers, etc. So, yep, we'll be back for the end of this episode. Alright, there's both of the puzzles we need from up here. The light regions and dark regions have Area 5. Okay. Why was that forfeiture so much easier than the other one? I don't know. Maybe I'm bad. Alright, buddy. Oh, that's a radar. Okay, we leave those. We'll come back to it in a second. Okay, this looks deceptively easy. Nope, it just was actually easy. Okay. And then there was one down here. Kinda love when those just take like 4 seconds. Alright, we had a grid up here, and then we are exhausted with our current puzzle stock, and we must find a replenishment. Oh, but there's a radar up here. Perfect. 1 symbol per dark area. Alright. And light area. So this 5 is going to do that. Don't really have any other rules we need to adhere to here, so just kind of like prevent things from touching each other, I guess. Like right there, and here, and here, and here. Whoops, wrong color. Alright. Okay, since we're up here, let's go ahead and take this puzzle radar for a spin. Do I still have the puzzle radar in Verdent Glenn marked? I think I do, yeah. Let's not forget that one. Let's get it kind of promptly so we can use the teleport beacon up here. First things first, though, let's get this marked. It doesn't seem like there's anything else up here. Let's go and use our super duper speed buff booster pad over here. 1, 2, 3, 4 things marked right now. Okay, we can only mark one more thing, so I guess let's see how many things I can memorize while flying through the air super fast. Whee! I saw one thing down there. Alright, is that really it? Like, nothing in the valley? Besides that one thing I marked? Oh, here we go. Oh, yep, okay. So, up here on the bridge, down there by that launch pad, and over there in the water. Alright, memory test time. Connect all light cells. Needs to go either one way or the other. How about this way? Connect all dark cells. My favorite. Not really, but... I mean, I guess it could be. Alright, these... cannot connect. Now dark cells have to come out here. Okay, 6, and that one's done. Alright. Another 4-pipper where they just, like, fall harder than they look like they should. No elbow macaroni dark pieces. So no elbow macaronis. Light, light, dark. Dark, light, dark. No elbow macaronis. Whoa. Okay, looking pretty good so far. Do we want to go up with this? No, we probably want to do this and then block that in there and finish that dark like that. Okay. How many things did we mark? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What all do we have marked over here again? Is this all radars, or am I going crazy? Or do we have only radars marked right now? That's a radar. That's a radar. Pretty sure up there is a radar too. Brother. Okay, well, I remember where this puzzle is, so let's go ahead and find it. There it is. I was like, do I remember where it is? Or connect all dark cells. Just thinking right now. Could this be dark? Could this be light? No, wait, could this be light? This could not be light. This has to be dark. So that means that one is the light one. We don't really care about connecting all light cells or anything. So, can't connect there. We go here instead. Now we go either left or right from this guy. This one can get one more, so that means it needs 2 this direction. Now that can't go up that way. Can't go down. Okay. This now has to come out this way. This is excellent. Okay, this has to come out this way, and this 4... I think just gets solved by that. Okay, yeah, good. And what am I missing? Dark path, okay. Okay, well, we have radars, so we're just gonna jump into one of these, and we're not gonna be able to mark but one puzzle is one puzzle, so here we go. We went with the launch pad last time. Let's go this way and just get the western side of the Serene Deluge covered. Oh, what is this button? I always forget that button exists. The expand button up there. I, like, never hit it. Should I hit it? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like kind of a... use it on your first time playing, not in this kind of situation button. Alright, so let's see. That, and inside the building. Music grid. Alright, let's just stop at this music grid, to be honest. I mean, I'll fly a little bit past it. Yeah, no, we're expired. Okay, music grid. Okay, I don't want to do drums and cymbal manually. Or do I? Oh, great. Geez, there's a lot going on here. There we go. That was a total random guess. That was very naive to think that I could fill that out with just, what's it called? Just the hints, because of just the sheer number of drums that were going on in there. Alright, not sure why I'm worrying about sky drops right now. Let's not do that. And we're gonna die. Whee! Okay, one symbol per light area. Alright, this 4 is gonna have to go down at least there. What's this 2 gonna do? I don't know. 2 needs space, so let's do that. Let's not make this any bigger than it needs to be. So if it's done, just like close it off. It does not need to be any bigger. Good. Alright, a merciful. Do you guys see what I see? Alright, we're just gonna not comment on that. Anyways, as I was saying, a merciful 1x1 brick, whatever that thing's called. Shifting mosaic. Are we done with the puzzles yet? We had 2 music grids. I think we only found 1 of them. We had 10 logic grids, and we had 5 mosaics. Let's take a look at what we have left. Let's check our stock. So, grids. We've done our logic grids. 1 more music grid, and... is that it? 1 more mosaic. Okay, we only need to find 2 more puzzles. Let's use our crazy launch platform up here again. And let's go... we went to the left last time. Let's go to the right this time. Alright. There's both of them. Hey! How's our episode time? Oh, we're just about to hit the hour mark, huh? one more to go. Sorry, Puzzle Radar, it's actually like you're no longer needed here. Alright, well there's only 4 more notes, so that is easy. Alright, there we go. A complete full clear, and wow, that was crazy, because I felt like we did so many puzzles in these 3 kind of back-to-back recording sessions. They weren't exactly back-to-back, I took like a 2-hour break between portion 2 and portion 3. But, let's take a look at our puzzle stats. Woo! So, we started this day, I guess I'm gonna say day, with, a total of 15,615. And our new total after today is... waiting for save stats to run. Output, play your card. Our new total is 15,744. 744? So that is plus 139. 744. Very good progress here. We have brought Verdent Glenn up to 95%. We have brought the Wildwood up to 96%. And Serene Deluge is now 93%. So yeah, pretty substantial progress. Let's actually hop over to save stats just to take a look at it. We haven't done so in a little bit. Here's our world map right now. You can see there's not a whole lot of puzzles left. There's 8 hidden cubes left in the entire map. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 over in 7 in the Verdent Glen. And then 1 somewhere else. 3 glide rings, 2 in the Deluge, 1 over there. 5 wandering echoes. That's 1 in the Wildwood, 4 in the Deluge. 8 matchboxes, 2 in the... Well, I mean, I'm not going to count all these for y'all. You can see them. In the... specifically in the Verdent Glen, though, we have the last float orb that we need over there. So once we're done with that, we'll be done with float orbs forever, which I'm kind of sad because I like them, but... so yeah. 3 shy auras only in Serene Deluge. So yeah, we're gonna be done with a lot of puzzle types imminently here. So let's take a look. Have we done all perspective puzzles? We've done all leitmotifs. There's no more leitmotifs left. There's only 2 sightseers left in the whole game. Looks like there's still 6 plus 9, 15 sentinel stones. And only 2 plus 6, 8 matchboxes. For hidden puzzles, there is 7 cubes. 7 plus 1, right? Wait, why does it say 8 hidden cubes? Oh, never mind, I can't math. It's 8 hidden cubes. And they're all in Verdent Glen. Okay. There's 2 hidden rings left. No, sorry, 2 plus 14. 16 hidden rings left. And then 7 hidden archways left. How many music grids do we have left? We have 7 music grids left. We have 7 plus 9, 16 pattern grids left. Most of them are in Verdent Glen. We have a lot of logic grids left, though. Like, that's a majority of what's left. 1 float orb left. 4 glide rings left. 3 glide rings left, sorry. 4 wandering echoes. 6 plus 45, so 51 shifting mosaics left. 7 rolling block plus 4, so 11 rolling block puzzles left. We're getting, like, really close on some of these. 12 phasic tiles left. 6 plus 11, 17 mazes, 3 shy auras left. And 53 match 3s left. Okay, well, thanks, whatever. But yeah, lots of progress over here. Here's our total completion. We're at 97% overall, so how many more episodes is this gonna take? I don't know. If we do like days like this where we log in and we get how many episodes was it? How many puzzles? 140 puzzles? You know, we could be done in like 3 or 4 more episodes, but this very likely isn't gonna happen. We're gonna get to a point where we start seeing a trickle of a couple puzzles a day, maybe even. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna handle recording at that point, because I've been doing recording in, you know, these time blocks, and I'm like, I don't know, should I do like a short 10-minute recording? Who knows? We'll see. But anyways, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the series, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.